Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And today, we are going to be talking about the big news that came out this week, towards the end of last weekend, into this weekend. The big news is that Bleach is returning. The anime is coming back in October. I believe the dub will also be coming back at the same time. It's 1,000-year blood war. Big wait for this. Viz Media made the announcement because Viz Media has the license to it, like I've been saying for four odd years, and everyone said I was not right. Everyone kept saying that it was gonna go to Aniplex because Aniplex in Japan got the rights to it or whatever. One of the biggest Bleach YouTubers were reporting this years ago, and I said they were wrong, and I said it was going to Viz Media, and it was gonna stay in Viz Media. Like, I remember people making videos, but I forgot who the YouTuber was, but there was a big Bleach YouTuber who was saying this, and I said, no, you're wrong. And it was going to go to Viz. And, there was always the speculation, but I said, Viz Media has the copyrights, they have the merchandise, they're still selling the Blu-rays to this day, like DVDs and Blu-rays, like they're releasing the new Blu-ray sets, like, they have the rights to Bleach. Like, that is an undeniable fact. Here in all of North America, they will be the ones that dub it if it ever comes out. And I'm glad I finally have been vindicated. No one probably will see this as much, especially the bigger YouTubers that were constantly saying that it was going to Aniplex USA or whatever, or Aniplex America, because they had the rights in Japan or whatever. I said that wasn't happening because they already have the rights. It's just like when, Marvel, was bought by Disney, okay? Obviously, pre-existing deals didn't carry over. They didn't magically just take away Fox's characters. They didn't magically take away Sony's characters. Sony still owns Spider-Man, by the way, in the theaters. Just doesn't carry over. And, it was pretty obvious that it wasn't going to carry over pre-existing deals. So, Viz Media will be dubbing it. We know the voice of Rukia for the English dub, Michelle Rolfe, will be voicing the Rukia. Will be returning as Rukia. Obviously, Johnny Youngbosch is returning as Ichigo Kurosaki. I'm not exactly sure the other voice actors that are coming back. I'm assuming mostly all of them will be. Unless there's someone that's on there that has died or since retired. And there are a couple other ones that won't be there either because of other reasons. But, nonetheless, I'm almost certain that everyone is going to be returning that's still active in the industry. I am very interested to see the new characters on who the voices will be for those pools of actors. And I'm very looking forward to seeing what happens in Bleach. Now, the biggest question mark right now, from the last video I made, and the last video I made a couple weeks ago was in response to another YouTuber who was talking about possible Disney Plus getting it, which I kind of debunked that theory. Now, some people had corrected me about, oh, well, an international Disney Plus does, put up rated R stuff. However, North America wouldn't do that. Okay? You know, Viz Media wouldn't allow, or not Viz Media, I'm sorry, Disney Plus in North America wouldn't allow that. Okay? And that was my point. My point wasn't wrong. Hulu is basically the rated R Disney streaming platform since Disney inherited Hulu, because they had the majority of control when they bought Fox. So if they put it on Hulu here in North America, they're most likely, if they get the rights internationally, they're going to put it on Hulu over there too. They're not going to put it on Disney Plus, okay? Because that just wouldn't make sense. Because Hulu is pretty much available in every other country, if I'm not mistaken. So it wouldn't make sense. So I wasn't wrong in what I stated, because people were correcting me about that. Oh, they're the international Disney Plus allows rated R contents. Well, guess what? Here they don't. And I'm gonna just assume that they're going to just have everything on one platform. But again, that's just one theory. There is a bidding war for Bleach in terms of the streaming sub-license rights, or airing rights, so to speak, which will be unknown. The leading candidate right now is Crunchyroll. A lot of people have been talking about it, including in my Discord server, which, by the way, link in the description for the Discord, for anybody who doesn't know, for discussions. But the thing is, as I've said before, about Crunchyroll, obviously leading candidate, Funimation, Crunchyroll, they're merged now and whatnot, because Sony bought Funimation, then they bought Crunchyroll, overpaid for Crunchyroll, might I add, but that's another subject. I've talked about that already. But nonetheless, they're bidding on the streaming rights, not bidding on the dub rights. The dub rights is going to Viz Media. Viz Media is going to make the home media, the DVDs and Blu-rays for this if they decide to release them, which I think they will. Then, of course, they are doing the dub. They're commissioning the English dub. It's through them, yada, yada, yada. But obviously, as we know, Viz Media doesn't have a streaming service. They do not have a streaming service. And so they're going to obviously be sub-licensing. Viz Media is sub-licensing it to someone else to air it, whether that be on cable, if they want it to go back to Toonami on Adult Swim. Yes, I know it's probably not going to Adult Swim because Jason DeMarco has gotten so goddamn cheap with Toonami. And I could go all day on how terrible Toonami's programming has been for the past 3 years, but obviously that's just a broken record at this point. And it's unfortunate because I'm a big fan of Toonami, but I'm not going to just omit the things that aren't wrong with the decisions that Jason DeMarco has made with the programming as of late. But anyways, so it probably won't go to Adult Swim, which kind of sucks because Bleach, is obviously synonymous with Adult Swim. It was on Adult Swim. Ironically enough, it was on Adult Swim before Toonami, before the end of the Cartoon Network Toonami, but it wasn't on the Cartoon Network Toonami. It was still airing during the 4 years that Toonami was canceled, and it would air the last 50-odd episodes of its 2005 run on the new Adult Swim Toonami. I'm not making that up. So Bleach had a pretty good run, if I'd have to say so myself, on Adult Swim and Cartoon Network all in all. But the odds of it going on Toonami are very slim because of Jason DeMarco's cheap budgeting decision and being kind of biased towards programming that he likes, not necessarily things that actual anime or cartoon fans like. So, you know, what can you do about that? Anyways, so the leading candidates are Crunchyroll, Netflix, and Hulu, not Disney Plus, because it isn't going on Disney Plus. If Disney is interested in it, as I said in my last video, it's going to Hulu. And if I was to give a prediction for it, I'd probably say Crunchyroll, just because they have the more animated ties. But at the same time, I could see Netflix winning, because Netflix spends a shitload of money. I mean, they stole Neon Genesis, Evangelia, from Funimation, as we all know. So I could totally see them getting it, the streaming rights. They might not be as interested, because obviously they don't have 100% control, but because they don't have the dubbing rights to it, so that might tune them the other way. I don't know. I have no knowledge of that. Also, a wild card in this could be Senpai Films High Drive, which is another streaming service. Now, I know that one is far like out there, because they don't have as much money as the other companies I just named, streaming services, but they have been recently purchased by AMC, the horror channel or whatever. So they might have more money now. Still probably not nearly as much as these other companies, but that is a wild card to look out for, or to at least consider. I doubt they get it, but I would be remiss to not mention them at least. So there's that. Like I said, I don't know where it's going. All I know is there's a huge bidding war for it, and we'll see. It's going to be interesting too, because again, if Crunchyroll gets it, obviously they do the week-to-week dubs, very similar, the simul dubs, just like kind of how you would get it on cable with Toonami, for example. You see it once a week or whatever. But then if it goes somewhere like Netflix isn't in the game like that. They prefer to just air everything at once. And I doubt they're going to be able to do that with Bleach. They would have to have like a 12-week cutoff like they do with Pokemon. If they did that, where they only dub every 12 episodes or whatever. So there's a lot of different possibilities on that front on who would get it. Anything that I'm particularly looking forward to in this? Well, pretty much the thing that I'm looking forward with the Bleach, because obviously I don't really know that much that's going on in this continuation, since I don't read the manga. But I do know that Rukia gets, well, spoiler, we normally don't do this here, but since we are an English dub channel, but I do know what happens to Rukia in this, and that is she gets a Bankai. So I am looking forward to that, because I wanted to see Rukia get a Bankai. And so to get to see that, at least in animation form, I think will be really cool. Like I said, I don't know what else happens. I prefer not to know what else happens until it comes out. But I know Rukia gets a Bankai. And that to me is lit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Very, very excited for Bleach to be coming back, no matter where it is, whether it's on Crunchyroll, Netflix, Hulu, High Drive. Doesn't matter to me. Wherever it goes, I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be watching it, guys. I'm gonna be watching it. So Looking forward to that. Let me know what you guys think. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. Discord link in the description for all discussions. And that's about it. I'm the SS Ultimate Goku Modern Bankai. Peace.